Hey guys, Preacher 357 here again, and I'm coming to you because I thought I'd make a little short video the other day when I was talking about the Model 13, and then again when I was talking about the adjustable versus fixed sights. I talked about how with the fixed sight model you couldn't adjust the sights, but you might be able to find ammo that shot more to the point of aim. So I thought I'd do a little test here today and see if I could demonstrate that, see if I could get some differences in point of impact between some different ammunition. Because the other day, I believe with the 38 Special I was using, this was shooting low right, and so I was having to aim high and left in order to hit the target. So I'm going to try a few different, I got 4 different types of ammo here, 2 38 Special loads and 2 357 loads, just to see exactly how it affects the impact. And I'm shooting here at about 12 yards. I gave myself a couple of more yards just to see if I could exaggerate that change in impact, just so maybe it'll be visible. I don't know, it may not change anything at all, but I thought we would take a look here and see. I'm going to start out with the same load I was shooting the other day, which is a 158 grain semi-wad cutter loaded with bullseye powder. I think it's 3.3 grains of bullseye, and we'll try that load and see if it's hitting the same place today as it was the other day. I'll aim center of the target here, and then we'll see where it actually hits. I'm going to single action. I'm going to aim dead center and see what we get, what happens. Well, looks like it's not hitting the same. Well, it was shooting a little low. I may have pulled a couple of them high. I don't know exactly where I all went. Maybe 2 of them may have went in the same hole. I don't know, but you can kind of see there. So we'll try another load of 38 Special and just see where they hit. This is also 158 grain, also loaded with bullseye. I think I've loaded it with the same amount of powder even, but it's got a round nose projectile. It's 158 grain, but it's a different profile, and it's also a slightly softer lead alloy. This is a 12 Burnell lead alloy, whereas the other one I think was a 16, so that could possibly change things as well. So let's just see what happens with this one, see if it changes anything. It may not. Well, it looks like it was a little higher and a little more straight on. I actually got one in the bullseye and a couple in the red, it looks like there. Pulled one a little high. Not too bad. Let's try some 357 Magnum and see where they hit. These are 158 grain semi-wad cutters. That same 16 Burnell that I had before. And these are not particularly, barn burners. I mean, they're Magnums. They're not light by any means, but they're not top of the line type of hot. We'll see where they hit on this target. See if it changes the impact any. Not even sure where those are going. Pulled that one a little high. Well, those seem to be pretty well dead on just about too. So it looks like maybe it was just that one load I had. The 158 grain semi-wad cutters in the 38 Special with the bullseye, it didn't like. And it may be because it was a harder alloy, and it wasn't enough power for it to fully obturate as much as it needed to really get a good spin, to really get a good catch on that rifling and stabilize the bullet as much as it should have. And that may be why it's shooting a little different than the rest. And this softer alloy may have done a better job. And then obviously when we step it up to 357 Magnum power, you get a change there as well, because you have a lot more power behind it that's pushing into the bullet and causes it to fatten up, I guess you could say, to mushroom out, to expand into the barrel and really catch that rifle. Let's try this. This is a 125 grain jacketed hollow point 357. So we're changing the bullet weight here too. We're changing the velocities quite a bit. So this should be a lot higher velocity than what I just shot. This is a Hornady load. It's actually as I said, a jacketed hollow point. So this is probably a little bit hotter anyway. Let's see how that affects things. See if it changes the impact any. Well, I really couldn't tell. It looks like it was hitting around the same spot. So I was thinking this revolver, the sights were just off, but it may have been that ammo. The ammo just may not have been hot enough for that load to really catch the rifling in this one. Whereas when one of my other revolvers, it might have just slightly tighter barrel, just a little bit tighter. It may obturate better. You know, different guns are different about what ammo they like. So maybe that was the problem. Maybe that's why it wasn't hitting the point of impact the other day. It just didn't like that 38 Special that I had loaded up with that 16 Burnell bullet. So maybe that's it, because it really looks like it's a pretty good grouping there for the most part. I pulled some, obviously. I got a little rushed, got in a little bit of a hurry. Makes me nervous to be on camera a little bit, I think is what it is. I always get a little bit nervous when I'm shooting in front of people, because, you know, I don't want people to think I don't know what I'm doing, but I may not know what I'm doing. But anyway, there you can see it. And as I said, you know, different rounds hit at different places, and you can see how that affected it somewhat. So just thought I'd make that video just to see if I could demonstrate what I was talking about the other day, and maybe I did a little bit, I don't know. But anyway, thank you for coming out. God bless you. Y'all take care, and we'll see you next time.